you.
Thank you.
So how's it going?
Well, the perimeter's been pretty quiet for the past couple of hours. Hasn't been a whole lot of activity. I've been talking with the neighbors.
Yeah.
We're thinking about putting the patrol together to go over to the Walmart.
Oh, you're gonna check on some TP?
Miriam, there's never going to be any more toilet paper. Had we only known that the zombie apocalypse would start with the coronavirus and toilet paper would be their food.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the little humorous intro to this week's video. We enjoyed making it. We thought it was a good idea to add a little levity to the stress we're all feeling with this global pandemic. We hope that you and your family are all doing well and staying healthy. And now on to our normal weekly video. Hey guys, it's another day of our social distancing, don't you know? So, where am I going? I'm going to a public place. I'm going to the liquor store. Miriam, today is our anniversary. We were married 11 years ago today. And Miriam looked at me and she said, I know we have dinner prepared, our dinner plans locked in pretty good, which I'll talk about in a moment. But she goes, do we have anything to make a nice martini this evening? Because it's going to be chilly and rainy and we'll probably have a fire in the fireplace and a martini would be good. And I said, no, we're fresh out of gin. And she just stared at me. And those were my instructions, to go to the store and get some more gin. So that's where I'm heading. It's the first time I've been out to a store in a couple of days, or anywhere where there's public in a couple of days. So trying to minimize the exposure to the virus. Our dinner plans for this evening, one of our favorite restaurants that we love to go to, I mentioned it in last week's video, Terrapin Restaurant. They are not seating in their dining room, but they're still open. They are doing curbside pickup. They call it date night curbside pickup. You order, they have a package to help people through this virus epidemic. Order some entrees from their date night package and they throw in a free bottle of wine. We went ahead and ordered it yesterday, paid with a credit card, and we will drive up to their front door, call inside, and they will come out and hand us a bag of food. And we will go home and have a nice gourmet dinner. Then we will also have our martinis first. Now, if you watch our channel, you may think, boy, those people sure drink a lot. No, we talk more about drinking than we actually drink. It's sort of like Dean Martin. His shtick back in his day was he was always drinking whiskey. It came out later that he was drinking apple juice. He really wasn't that much of a drinker. That was his shtick, because back in the 60s and the 50s, the more you drink, the more manly you were. Now we know that's the exact opposite. But we do enjoy a drink. And why is it whiskey? Why is it not beer? Why is it not wine? Well, we enjoy all three, but they don't enjoy us. Some time ago, I realized I was developing an allergic reaction to some of the ingredients they put in wine. I don't know if it's the tannins or the preservatives or the nitrates or whatever, but some I do, some I don't, and I didn't want to go on a bottle-by-bottle test to find out which ones I was having a reaction to. Miriam was also having some dietary concerns. She doesn't, it's not a diabetic thing, but she needs to reduce her processed sugar in her diet because of some other medical issues. So wine is full of sugar. So we not eliminating, but cutting way back on our wine. Beer, we love beer. Beer is full of simple carbohydrates, and it's just too filling. I still enjoy a cold beer, but we've cut back significantly, so our beverage of choice is are the spirits. My preference is a good bourbon or a good scotch, and since we don't drink that much, we try to stick with the good stuff, is, you know, within reason. We don't want to spend a bunch of money. And a good martini, and by the way, this is my personal opinion, a martini is gin and vermouth. The minute you change that formula, it stops being a martini. James Bond, this famous vodka martini, well, it simply was not a martini, in my opinion. Your opinion may vary. Well, the store just opened a few minutes ago. And that's the only thing that there's not a shortage of yet. Had a cute conversation with the lady inside the store there. She said they are not going to be closing because they are considered essential personnel. And I looked at her and went, yes, you are. It's just nice to have a cocktail of an evening to still continue the resemblance of normal life. What do you think?
Oh, it's cool.
It is cool. It's in the 40s.
Is that an osprey?
Where?
Oh, no.
Seagull. Up by the bent wings. Or is it an osprey? That's an osprey. I know never to argue with her. We're at Back Bay, and this is a new section of trail that we've never been on before. It's the Reese Lukey Trail. Reese Lukey is a local raptor expert.
Marine biologist.
And marine biologist. We met him for the first time in person when he rescued an osprey in our neighborhood that got trapped, tethered to a phone line or a high tension line with
his nest on the
with a fishing line. Anyway.
He came out with his telescope and called the state biologist, and finally
had enough clout,
animal control, and
had
power,
and had enough clout to have the entire power grid to the ocean front of Virginia Beach during the summer season rerouted and shut down for the high tension line where the raptor was located, and they were able to get up to send the crew up there to free him.
It was something. It really was.
Anyway, he with a team of volunteers just built this trail. It's a new trail back in Back Bay. It's the first time we've been back here.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Whew, what a change from yesterday.
Yeah.
This is my idea of social distancing. It's always been my idea of social distancing. You can't make him out with the wide angle lens, but I'll see if I can draw an arrow to point out the very large snake that is up under that log. It's either a water snake or a water moccasin.
It's like to be near the water.
Yeah, or it could be a copperhead, but it's definitely a snake. And well, it's really hard to tell if it's a venomous snake without a good look at his head, and I don't want to get that close. They grow him big out here. He's not that big. But we are in. Ooh. No. He's backing up. His head's up. I think he's a venomous little sucker.
Yeah, I think he's a copperhead.
We have enough going on with the coronavirus that we don't need to be in the emergency room with a snake bite.
Major recent high water. Wildlife, including cottonmouth snakes, may be close to the trail. Remain on the trail at all times. Maybe it's a cottonmouth.
This is cool. Yeah. I have no idea what animal that is.
That looks like a larger animal, I suppose.
Could be. Or a coyote. I don't know if they have coyotes out here or not.
They do, actually. They have signs.
Coyotes, wild pigs, deer, lots of snakes. And the weirdest thing we ever thought we saw a dog playing in the surf one hot summer day as we were walking to the beach.
It wasn't summer, it was November.
November. We got closer, it was a deer.
Yeah.
It was a small doe, as I recall,
playing in the surf like we do.
All right. Well, it's a little chilly out there. One of the best kept secrets in Virginia Beach, in my opinion. It's also the only place that I can think of in the entire region that you can go skinny dipping on a hot summer day. Now, it's illegal, but there's nobody down there to find you. Not that I have any experience on the subject, mind you.
Well, there was that one time.
She lies.
That's it for passing the time while hunkered down. ... Just go into the front foyer. Is that how it works?
No, so there's going to be a table set up outside.
Well,
There's no table.
unless they're in. Oh, no, they're not in the. Well, there's other people went in.
Well, do you want to run inside, or you want to have them come call them?
Well, why don't we just sit until the other people come out, and then I can run inside.
You want to call, because he told me the instructions were to call.
Oh.
Okay. Should be 2 salads, 2 entrees, and a bottle of wine. Yeah, perfect. Well, just because we're surviving the plague and we're self-quarantining doesn't mean we have to live like barbarians. So, happy anniversary. We're going to eat our gourmet dinner, and we'll catch you all a little bit later. Y'all take care.